What is up, guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm Compu909, and I am going to be continuing the story quest of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Last where we left off, we just saved, what was her name? Liliana, the tiny little annoying Lalafell, who was being protected by Thancred at the Sultana tree. We saved her from void monsters, a giant gargoyle, and we completely spaced out and had a fever dream with crystals. So an interesting place to leave off, but we are back and we are going to do more of the story. I don't have any gear to equip, so just talk to Kikadoa. Level 6, Step 9. Kokodia needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the Coffin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt and gratitude which I owe to the owner of the Coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased the royal plantations, 2 prestigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot depart this place and procure the proffer of the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the Coffin. Present this receipt to purchase the gargery at the royal plantations, and she'll yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time and consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. So in other words, I'm too busy to pick up my pumpkin. Can you go pick up my pumpkin, please? That is what he's asking. Go pick up my pumpkin. So I'm gonna go pick up his pumpkin. Gaggery. If Kokadua doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Receipt of purchase. Oh, you are the adventurer of the delicate delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets the Rogger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the Coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place with the local laborers lounge. Oh god, I continue to burp all the time. Nice hiccups. So either we go to the Coffin, which he said is to the northwest at the bridge, or just follow the little green quest thing. That works too. Go do some sprinting. Meow. I plan on getting a few quests done in this video, I'm trying to get up to like level 10 almost. So I'll probably cut out a lot of just like basic fetching, basic going back and forth, and probably just cut straight to the quests. Honestly, I'll probably even cut out a few quests that just aren't important, you know? So like all the quests essentially until you get to like level 40. So yeah. But I'm not gonna cut those out. I'm gonna show all of them. Nice bar. Here's Roger. Here's your pumpkin. Drink for your laddie. You won't get better ale dispensed for your corn than at my place. Give him the pumpkin. What's that? We call Karuta. Ask you to bring me this here pumpkin to me. Ah, so even the foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this fair time I carry this drink-salt nurse back home. But hails an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see the cooks do with it. The lads here scoff down the beastly amounts of meat, and it's startling to tell me on their health. It'll be good to eat more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thank you for the help, laddie. So I gave him the pumpkin. Ooh, can I get... Yeah! I can have a hempen cow. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you. Words is Blackbird Station sorely undermined. The stone torches there can get moments of peace. Blokes the norm are Warrens, hoping to get bluster their numbers for short-term assignment or two. If you fancy a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. So, go help out this one guy, because he has no crew. I am now a job. You know, What is that? No, everyone here is just like a fetch quester, essentially. The quests are meaningless this early in the game. That's why I'm trying to get through them as fast as I can. Warren, looking for some work, perhaps? If so, you couldn't have come to the better time. We, the Stone Torches, are sellswords hired by the Mauser's Sun Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty is here to keep track of the clearing pests, and it is the purpose that we require your aid. It should point out, however, that there could be a messy work and liable to get messier if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can be the difference between life and death. I'll not have it in the consistence of my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to ultimately demise. See to it that your arms and armor is in order. When we are ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear. I am level 5 or above before returning to speak with Warren. I'm level 5. 5. 5, 5, 5. Oh wow. Okay, yep, I'm done with that. So, are you ready for inspection? Good. Everything appears in order. Yet know that the knot is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are far and few between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have to bury too many comrades who brush aside cracks in their hauberks, dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. So gear's important. Don't let it die. Roll actions, cool. Character. And equip that. I'm disgusting. Okay, I got a new action. What does Addle do? Let's go to actions and traits and find Addle. Lowers target's physical damage dealt by 5% and magical damage dealt by 10. Oh, it just does less damage, okay. Oh, can I get a new staff? Am I gonna get a new stick? I get a new stick. Okay. Warren has work for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins working at the ore wagons. Let's go to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the stations every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going to the dispatch yard in the south must pass through the tunnel at Fes's watch. A tunnel which some genius saw fit to put into a storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now that the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug, and we're particularly delivering the meals to the doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel is the question. We'll have to find narrow fissures where the goblins hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. So in other words, our shipments are being delayed because goblins are eating the shipments. That's like a subway truck carrying subway things to your local subway. And it just like someone crashes it, just eat the Italian urban cheese bread. Obviously, I don't want people eating my Italian urban cheese bread. It's my Italian urban cheese bread, not yours. Besides, Italian urban cheese bread is pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's one of the best cheeses? It's one of the best breads Subway has. Italian urban cheese bread. I'm level 9 or 10? 8, actually. I'm level 8. I'm leveling up pretty fast, actually. Considering I'm now on a level 8 quest as well. Silver ore cluster and the narrow fissure. Yes, here we go. Go. And kill the goblin. Put a tick on them. Dodge that. Smack him. Make sure it's dead. Yeah. Killed it. Oh, it's not over yet. Okay. Let's put a dot on both of them. Okay, didn't get hit by that. That's good. And let's go to this one. Transpose. Cast Blizzard. I got it. Yeah. There we go. Is that all? That's all. That's a pretty simple quest. Actually, I'm just gonna teleport to it. Now that I can teleport to it, I can save a lot of time. So much time I can save now. It's ridiculous. Like, bam. I'm already there. Rushing to the next quest. Well done. This shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of the Amalja Sons and mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Give me my stick. I have a new stick. That stick doesn't look different in any way. It's the exact same looking stick, it just does more damage. I'm upset at my stick. Zizamenda. Way down in the hole. Zizamenda wishes to share with you the most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventure. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fantastic piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there are vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Silda. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concerns appears to entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, the young upstart of a self-made merchant, stone throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wystan, and he is very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use the new fortune to carry favor to the Sanctrum. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your own voice heard, you must be prepared to pay the Sultan's ransom. One voice is invariably heard. It belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished guilt upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intent of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, Wystan thinks he can compete with the likes of me, the Syndicate. He is in a rude awakening, but that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to participate in the site. I'm told he is at the Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prosecutors. Warren said you were looking for work. Maybe you should meet Wystan and volunteer for his expedition. So to summarize that, go talk to Wystan and be a friend so you can go to this new vein of ore and then sabotage him to get the vein of ore for Amalja's sons and concerns instead of whatever Wystan's trying to do with it. Hey Wystan. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass baits looking for extra coin volunteers and the team is already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are children outside, little ones, stone throws. I look after them, and I have time to spare. And they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search of the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them a ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? What if they don't have homes? That's a lot of children. Starveling, okay. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. I'm not reading these. A cookie? Well, if Weinstein really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want 2 next time. Let's get smart. Weinstein's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then I'd be gone. Tell Weinstein thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. At least I have manners. But Weinstein's always played with us. Why won't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie? I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. I like to play with Wystan when he makes sure no one bullies us. Wystan's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Give ginger cookies to the children. There you go, Wystan. Thanks, adventurer. I only wish you could do some more stone throws. No place for a child. Not that my childhood is much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great to the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune to do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it, we will place within our walls. We found her. We found the vein, Wystan. You must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You should come with me, my friends. Come and bear witness to history in the making. So now we're going to that vein. I kind of want Wystan to have this vein to his own. I don't want to sabotage his vein. Because with this vein, he's going to make it to where refugees have a place to stay. They don't. And that's kind of bad. Refugees should have a place to stay in Uda and not out in the rain, which it is currently doing now. Oh, I think I see where we need to go. So I'm gonna go down there. Jump down here. Go right here. Wystan. Here we go. Hey, buddy. I cannot go here if I'm level 13 or above. Well, too bad. I'm level 9. It's 1:50 p.m. as you can see up there in the upper left-hand corner. You can always tell what time it is I'm recording this, so you can always tell. Oh, there's already dead people. What? Oh no. Thou's balls, son, and Vanivore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? Like he'd strike it rich with the cozy of the Order and the Masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Ugh. Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends deserted you. It seems, lucky boy. Now, you won't have to die alone. Oh. There's the roped guy again. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone of soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself! This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Lord Lorena meant to kill us too? That is a giant rock we're about to fight. A giant rock. Clay Golem. Do fire on it. There we go. I'm doing a lot of damage to it. Oh my. Put some thunder back on it. Get out of the way first. Thunder on it. I suppose it's no effect. Okay. Well, this is not the peak of gameplay, but it's up there. No, it's not even close. This is actually one of the points. Trust me, they get better. I suppose it's a blizzard. Still only need to cast like 2 blizzards. Yeah, only 2 blizzards. Now I can do fire again. Yeah. There we go. And dead. Just like that. Kill the clay golem. It's right, that's easy. That the golem could have been vanquished. That man's no ordinary adventurer. And he's gone. don't know where he went. No one does, actually. Wonder who that is, though. Man in black robes. Damn! Seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Oh. And we have a migraine. I love migraines. Migraines are so fun. There's Thancred with 2 women. I could compose a ballad in your honor, but I feel no words would do you justice. The songstress of Uldar herself cannot rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it say the blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you 2 desert roses. He's a player. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody emulsion. It stirred him up, do thee reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager the caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primate, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marble cities would you lovely ladies be staying? He is a player. Oh my. How are we viewing his past? That's weird. The marketplace of Ulda. Is that sugar? Let's hope it's sugar. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold, as a result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have to thank you for them, don't we? Aye, this weakening etheric flow must surely be linked to Dolmon's descent. Oh, so this is before the calamity. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis will know what to do. We need only trust his judgment. Thaumaturge Guild. Truly a marvelous Shellian ingenuity. If this I could reach out and touch the Aether. Okay. Interesting. And he walks away. Away Thancred goes. Time to focus. No more gallivanting around about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. Excuse me. This disturbance is recent. The Sultana tree? Maybe Papa Sean will know something of it. Imagine just running with a pair of those goggles on and just smack your head into a wall. Imagine that happens a few times. These are new people. Looks like they give you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quieted the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I found one, it seems like the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler and just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friends. The carry laid trap and dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorento. I heard the blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that the man is not to be trifled with. Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of the outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would have surely slaughtered us all. I would speak with you farther, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffin later. Until then, stay safe. Cat person. I shall accompany Winston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where's my manners? I've yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of Aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we next meet it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we have... never mind. Fare thee well. Interesting. So Thancred's a player, and he studies Aether. That's just some Thancred backstory right there. There's a lot to Thancred, I do say. I'm not going to go too far into detail. Gonna run up, hopefully get this quest turned in soon, so we can call it a day. So, hopefully, I can start getting these out relatively soon, so you guys can start getting videos to watch every single day. Hopefully, if I do it right. Gotta really put in the work though, because not only do I have to play the game, which is I enjoy playing the game, I also have to edit my gameplay of the game. And I'm not even to the fun part of the game yet. I'm actually still at the boring part of the game, which you guys can probably see. Honestly, it's just a bunch of story stuff right now. The fun part is dungeons. Once I do the dungeons stuff, that's the fun part. Winston. 12, bless you, my friends. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was full of trust those men. Losiento owns the God's stand brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted the wealthiest man in Ulva would want me dead for the hideous crime of seeking charge of the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sake. Ruthless bastard, and what of the monastery? Those were his own men. Bugger's belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I'm staying in Ulva any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friend, the gods, even if the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods damn it, Florento learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others to make sure your part stays secret. Beyond that, I don't want any to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mrs. Mamodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. She'll know what to do next. Go quickly now, my friend. Lorento's spies may be watching. So I need to go back to Ulda. Turn in this quest. So, Lord Lorento owns the merchants, essentially. He's like the top dog of the merchants. And you side wrong with him, you're dead. So, you gotta be on his side really if you want to do anything. So, I'm gonna take the Aetherite over to the Adventurers Guild. And then from there, it's quite simple. Turn in the quest, read the dialogue of Mamodi's voice, which I'm not doing. I'm so sorry, that was a one-time thing. I can't physically do that anymore. It physically hurts me. But let's get straight to it. Mamodi. Settle down, Rathvir. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know where you're at the Warrens. Wystan, on the other hand, he's now a purr. Welcome to the around here as a rabid wolf. Poor bugger. Suffice it to say that the board risks the worth of the wrong man. Lord Lorento, chairman of the East Aldrich Trading Company, generous contributor of the Order of the Nathald, and member of the syndicates. didn't get where he's been leaving those loose ends, which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse the benefits of Ben. Sigh. Don't let this color of your view Ulda Rathveer. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they need and want, but most of us are decent folks, just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Rathveer, and for that, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room in my treat. Just have a word with the Atropa Padapa whenever you feel like staying. Inn rooms are now available. And when you've got an appetite for adventuring, better consider taking on a guild lev or two. We have a lot of requests from the locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way to earn yourself some extra gil. Estens can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Guild lev's now available. Complete the quest. Seemed like an important quest to complete. You have now access to recommendations. This feature of display lists of the quests and duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from the duty finder in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, the tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. You can now... Oh, I'm level 10. Let's go. Sleep, which is actually pretty useless. But I think that'll be all today, guys. Thank you for watching. I feel like I've made decent progress today. I got through one of the biggest quests in the pre-dungeon era of Final Fantasy. Here soon, I'm gonna start going to other city-states, actually, and that is when the game starts picking up. Is when I start traveling around. Once I go to Stasha, Tamtara, and Cabal Alliance, and then soon after Ifrit. The game is gonna start picking up here soon, so stick with me. I promise, it's gonna speed up. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see all of you in tomorrow's episode. Peace out.